Well, good morning to you. Oh, excuse me. Tuesday, 2nd of September 2024. What am I doing at the moment? Well, I'm doing the washing, but that's great because you plug the machine in, you throw one of those squidgy jelly sort of things in it, and you press the buttons and it does it all for you. Rather wonderful. Saves me going down to the river and beating stuff over a rock, doesn't it? So what I'm making some progress on is what I'm going to describe as mining. I need to make some windows, and to make windows I need bits and pieces. I need glass, I need timber with the right profile for making windows, and something that is currently absolutely unobtainium are these little things. Now, when I was a child, we would put a piece of glass in a frame and we would use brass brads, and they were brass, not copper. And they didn't have a head, and you knocked them in with a hammer ever so carefully not to break the glass and all that sort of thing, and then you putty round. Quite a number of years ago I was doing a window and I went to a glass shop and I said, "You got any brass brads for..." And he looked at me like I was daft and he said, "We haven't used those for years." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "What do I use instead?" He said, "Well, what most people use is just ordinary panel pins." "Oh, okay, not so good." He said, "Because the window business has changed. No one uses plain pieces of glass now. Everyone uses sealed double glazed units, and they basically glue it all in." So, but what I've found here is they don't tend, or they didn't tend to use little brass brads. They use these little sort of lozenge shape pieces of, I'm going to say, steel. So you put your glass in and you push these into the wood to hold it. And I went into a window shop here and I said, I think I said, "Have you got any of those things for holding glass in windows?" And they looked at me like I was daft and said everyone uses panel pins if they're not gluing in. And I spoke to a man whose business is making windows. That's what he makes his living doing. And he said, "We haven't used these for years." So anyway, what we're doing this morning is attacking this old window and mining these and glass and mouldings for making window frames.